Today I'm going to tell you the story about Prue's blue hair. So in 2016 I started my Instagram account and I was just making these doodles. I think I started off with comics and doodles and watercolors and colored pencils, I think, and then I morphed into like other materials, like I was exploring. And yeah, I saw Fran from Franerds work with Copic Markers, and I knew I had to have them. So I was saving up because those things cost quite a few coins. By the time that I was able to get myself those Copic markers, I remember I was planning to go on a holiday, and I wanted my hair done before going on a holiday. And so, yeah, I asked my hairdresser for an appointment, and she was in pregnancy leave, so I had to go to another one. And I don't know if it's because I was like, it was the first time that I was going, or that she knew I was going to another hairdresser again eventually, but she didn't really pay much attention. And so I was sitting there. She first of all like bleached my hair. It was horrendous, and then she put a toner on top of it, and it turned out to be purple. So my character turned out to have purple hair, and I kept it on going. And the reason why I chose to get that purple hair is because I just wanted her to look like her own way. And when I was purchasing the Copic markers, I was like, I don't want to get her like a common hair color, because I mean, I was feeling very common and like out of place, like everywhere. Like I felt so alienated from other people that I was surrounded with. So when I made Prue, I wanted her to stand out and be her own self. So I didn't want her to look like me, even though like she was basically saying and doing the things that I wish I had the guts to at the time. And yeah, so I made her her own character. Like I made her her own personality, and she became like my alter ego. And it's so funny because now I'm learning that other people are doing this alter ego effect, I think. And I think there's also a book about it. And so the thing is, like, you basically have an alter ego, and that alter ego has the confidence. I think there are examples like in the celebrity world. I think Beyonce has Sasha Fierce, and then Kobe Bryant had, I want to say Lion, but I'm not sure. I really should have done a bit of research before making this video. Either way, that's like a whole thing right now. So the alter ego effect really is a thing, because when Prue grew and her confidence grew, I think I grew with her, and that's such a cool thing to experience. Like all these years, she was like so badass, and I became like more badass as well. I think I became like more not so shy of what other people think. Like I'm pretty unbothered about what other people think now, so that's pretty cool. And that's a thing that I didn't have back then. I felt like I really had to do a lot of effort to fit in certain groups, and now I just don't care. Like obviously you wish that you get to be a part of a certain group, but it also doesn't need to happen if you don't find the right people anymore. Like I'd rather be surrounded by people who appreciate my presence and who appreciate to be surrounded by me. And otherwise I'm pretty cool being on my own. And obviously I have this entire community, and you guys are like so cool, like so badass as well. So I'm very happy that I get to be surrounded by you, and that's like the best thing ever. That's the story behind Prue as a character. Now the purple hair was like pretty fun, and I think it's like her signature thing now. Like everyone recognizes her by the purple hair. Now you might wonder if I actually ever had the purple hair, and the answer is yes. So when I celebrated my 4th anniversary on Patreon, and the live stream is still up. Like if you want to see it, you can access it by becoming a patron of mine. And by the way, thank you so much to everyone who became a patron over the last month. It's like crazy, and I'm so thankful. I'm so happy. Like, I literally every time I try to get people from my Instagram to Patreon, and the reason behind it is we as artists, and I mean generally all artists, we kind of get like surpassed by AI content now on Instagram. And I believe that the reason behind that is that AI content can get generated like at a very fast pace. And so when there are accounts who upload AI content on their own feed, or yeah, their own page, Instagram will most likely push that content because they're able to put out more content, and so those accounts are more active than ours. And so I think that's why we get to see more AI content. And also, like, in general, there's like a lot of disturbing things on Instagram. While my comics get just this week, one got removed because there was nudity in there, and there was absolutely no nudity in there. Like, if I don't forget, I will add the comic here on the screen somewhere. But yeah, so if you came here from Instagram and you're not yet a patron but you want to become one, please do, because when you subscribe to my Patreon, first of all, I will make you a free doodle. Like, I draw welcome doodles for everyone. Now the thing is, there are like over I believe over 80 new patrons now, so I'm trying my best to get the sketches done, but there are a lot of them, so bear with me. I'm going to draw a doodle for everyone, but yeah, I am a human being, and so it might take a little while until yours will be posted. But I'm actually drawing them in batches of 30, so yeah, first 30 are almost done, so yay me! I really love to do this, and honestly, I really love the Patreon community. It's so wholesome. Like, literally, I love that people subscribe to just my work, to get to see just my work and just the positivity, and like be a little bit closer to me, because we also have a Discord. And I really think it is so important to have a close community, like have that human connection, and that's really what I'm going for. What I want to work towards is, even though we're online, is to have like this close community that feels like a family, because that's honestly what I love the most. And I think other people might miss this as well, especially nowadays in the digital landscape that we're in. I think it is so important to have a human connection, and yeah, talk one-on-one and be able to truly have a human conversation. And that authentic feeling is super important to me as well. So that's why I try to be very present and very approachable just everywhere that I am. But yeah, I was talking, and now I went off on this tangent, but I was talking about when I eventually had the purple hair, and that was on the 4-year celebration anniversary of my Patreon. And yeah, I was saying that the live stream is still up. So I will also put like a screenshot that I made here, because I actually did look for it before making this video, just so I can say things that are true. But yeah, the live stream is still up. It was so, like, I had so much fun. I baked a cake that turned out to look like, you will see. And it was so much fun. So another thing that I did, like, I baked cake, I went on this live stream, I called to patrons, which was so much fun. We really need to do that again. I think in July, yes, in July, we have another anniversary. Maybe I can do that again. That would be so cool. Like, we were on Discord, we were talking, I was talking to some of my patrons. That was like so much fun. I really enjoyed that so much. I need to write this down after making this video, otherwise I will forget to plan it, and then that moment will come. I think it's like July 28th, but if you're seeing this video, please keep reminding me that I just don't forget to write it down. But at the 4-year anniversary, I also decided to dye my hair purple, and I will also search for photos to include in this video. I shall not forget, I shall not forget, I shall not forget. And honestly, I really love that time because I did it because it was so cool to actually have the purple hair and see how it looks on me. And it actually looked pretty good. Like, I love the result, not of the purple hair per se, but I think when it like was a bit more washed out, it was kind of cool. And then I had an entire time or period, I think it was like summer of 2022, that I kept my hair just pink for a while. And yeah, up until like when I had like another hairdresser appointment, I guess. But yeah, I voluntarily went to a hairdresser and had my hair dyed in a dark purple color. Now that I think about it, it's like the result was much more purple than the character actually is. I think I should have asked for like blue, but I'm really not sure how I would have liked that. Like the purple was all right, I guess, and then the pink was actually very nice. Like I really enjoyed the pink hair, but after a while, like you get kind of sick of it. You just want to go back to normal. So that's what I did. And also I feel like when you go to a hairdresser and you get your hair dyed in a funky color, it doesn't last very long. So I think the purple washed out like after a week. So that was pretty sad, but yeah, it was a vibe. Like I really enjoyed that period, just like hair wise. I also felt a lot more like an artist back then. I remember there was a time that I went to Berlin for an event. It was like years ago, and I first started as an artist, and I wasn't very much recognized when I went to art school. Like my teachers always said that I wasn't going to become an artist, and it's quite funny because I actually am right now. So I was like not confident at that time, and when I had the funky hair, I was like, now I really feel like an artist. But yeah, thankfully that was like a while ago. Even though I was like already 4 years into being a freelancer and being self-employed and being an artist, I still didn't feel very confident. But then like the last years were pretty growthy in terms of personality, and I think self-confidence and self-love. I really found my place in all of that, and I don't think I will dye my hair purple anytime soon again, but I don't know, maybe in the future I might, but I'm pretty happy with how I look right now. So yeah, that was the story behind Prue's blue hair. Let me know what you think about this story. It's quite, I think it's quite basic. I mean, you could have guessed it, I think. But yeah, let me know what you thought about this story, and let me know how you thought about my actual like purple / pink hair. Thank you again to everyone who backed my work in the last month and who gave your support. I really appreciate that. I look forward to meeting you in the comments of this video as well. I'd love to know if you ever dyed your hair purple or any other funky color for that matter. Thank you so much for being here. I think in the next video I'd like to talk to you about where I find my inspiration, because that's another question that I get regularly. Let me know if you have other questions that you'd like me to answer. I actually love making these because I know that some people will actually be very interested in hearing this. So yeah, let me know. This might be like really fun to do. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!